Right, so back for the next part of the video. So we're going to start off with Dean Smith. Is he under pressure? Aston Villa. Well, I've heard in the gossip that he might not be able to see out this weekend's home match against Chelsea at Villa Park this week. Dean Smith took over from Steve Bruce, who was sacked last season after a cabbage throwing incident against Preston North End. I'm messing with my new chain. I had it like a couple of days ago. Obviously, there's a rumour, well, it's not a rumour, but Danny Drinkwater has been sent home today after a confrontation with Diogo Jota. He's not the Wolves player, it's the Aston Villa player who signed from Birmingham in the summer. Had a heated confrontation. Danny Drinkwater got sent home. He's on loan from Chelsea, and apparently they're likely to cut it short. He was actually on loan at Burnley, and then it got his loan terminated then. So yeah, I mean, Danny Drinkwater, ex-Premier League winner, has his career's gone down the drain. He's not included at Chelsea anymore. He's been terminated. He's had his loans terminated at Burnley, possible loan terminated at Villa. His career's going down the drain at the moment, Danny Drinkwater. I'm not too sure what's going to happen to him at Aston Villa, but we're going to find out sooner or later. And Villa have been in woeful form. I think, they did alright at the start of the season. I thought they would actually be okay, but since the start of the new year, I think they've really been poor. I think before Christmas they were woeful as well, losing some games against teams in and around them. Not good at Villa Park at the moment. I think Dean Smith could be likely to leave the club very soon. They are sitting in the bottom three. They showed a lack of fight and desire in the match against Leicester, losing 4-0. Really bad performance on that night. So don't know what's going to happen at Villa Park. Could Burnley reach Europe again? Well, Burnley drew 1-1 with Tottenham at the weekend. They're in decent form at Burnley at the moment. They beat Man United recently. They held Arsenal to a goalless draw. They go to Man City this weekend. I think Burnley are a really good team. If they can get Europe again, Sean Dyche, wow. He's turning into a really good manager, isn't he? I mean, look at the business he's doing. I mean, he might not play the most attractive football, but I think, he's got some really good talent going. Dwight McNeil, fantastic. I thought Chris Wood, he got a goal as well. They're managing to win all these games. They're doing quite well. They're on 39 points, 10th in the league. I think Chelsea's on 45 points. So I think they're like 6 points off the top four, which is incredible. And, imagine if Burnley could get there. That would be amazing if Burnley could get into Europe again after being up there recently. People might say, oh, it's a fluke, or, the 7th place and this, that, the other, but I think, it's fantastic. The story that Burnley have done and the journey Sean Dyche and his side have been on deserve a lot of credit. And, fair play to them. It's fantastic, stuff from a Burnley perspective. Right, the next one is Eric Dyer confronts the Spurs fan. I don't know if he was a Spurs fan. I don't even know if he was just there. But obviously Tottenham lost to Norwich on penalties in the FA Cup. And obviously Eric Dyer confronted a fan and said it's his brother. So obviously his brother weren't pleased with the situation. I don't know if he abused his brother. I don't know if he knew if it was his brother, but he came into the stands and confronted this person. And, obviously he hasn't been suspended. Jose Mourinho, he said he's with the player. Professionals should not do it, but he's a human being. He went into the stands to defend his brother. I'm not too sure the ins and outs of the incident, but obviously we will find that out eventually. What happened? At first, I thought he racially abused Gedson Fernandes, who missed the penalty in the first place. I thought that's what I heard. So, we will we'll find out eventually those outcome of events. Right, I'm going to move on to my Premier League predictions now in part 3 of this video. See you in a bit.